to sign up. Exactly. And, when you went ahead and signed up, what would you say was the hardest thing in signing up to understand it as you were filling out your profile? I mean, you did a good job, too. A lot of people, they don't answer all those questions.
Well, a lot of the questions I did leave blank, but that was just out of preference more than anything.
Right, and you like, we have the question in there about dating, on HeyWhatEver Social. If you're not using it as a dating site, that's an optional thing that you want to fill out. But if you're out there because you're looking for, companionship, hey, that's cool.
I did see that the inbox was a little slower than it could have been. Like, when you got messages, sometimes the messages didn't show up.
There was a lag, yeah. Okay.
Which is understandable. I mean, it's the internet, so there's problems with that as well. So.
Well, actually, what happens is it estimates how long it's been since a message was sent, and when it says minutes, sometimes I can send you something 3 minutes ago, and it's going to say I sent it to you 25 minutes ago. So it's got a little, or it'll say 1 hour ago,
no,
when it was really 15 minutes
ago.
ago.
I'm saying it'll say I have a message, but then I'll go in there and there's no message there.
Right, that is a glitch that we have to get solved. So,
that happens with every site that's out there. Any social network, you got those problems.
You got challenges. Facebook has got a lot more problems than that. So, I mean, I constantly have issues playing my Farmville, and everybody knows I'm an avid Farmville player. So,
well, I do like the way it's set up though, because it does combine the two networks together. It makes it like it's a universal program, really.
Right, it's universal. And see, that's the original dream that I had, that God had put in me, was the fact that we would actually be able to be a network of other networks, so that we coincided and worked with all the networks. So the cool part about it is we're not in competition with Facebook, we're not in competition with MySpace, we're not in competition with any of the other networks out there. What we're attempting to do is to unify and to be able to use all these various platforms and have this one central place that everybody can always count on as the hub that easily gets them in and out of all of these other properties.
All right, now I have a question for you.
Okay.
All right, so through this, are you planning on getting people to sponsor games or activities in there and whatnot?
Absolutely. We wanna put a plea out there, and this is good that he's mentioning that. The game is open. All right. Like he said, gamers or people who develop games, applications developers, people that are already working on apps to put into Facebook and other places, we will entertain and welcome any of those types of applications to come to our network to be able to work with us, and we'll contract with you, and there is definitely monetization that can come into play where you can make some bucks being able to participate with our program. And if you have a membership site, like a monthly membership to join a clan or something as such, to be able to play, and sometimes they even, they have a purse, you have to put $100 in, but then you can win if your team wins. Yeah, we're all about it. We want to be able to do that. Now, they do need to be positive games, and actually one of the roles that me and Nehemiah had actually talked about when you were a lot younger was that he would monitor the entire gaming side of what we do, as well as what we do with HeyWhatEver Skate and the skateboarding and all of the extreme sports. That's kind of his area that I gave to him a long time ago, and again, as life would have it, there's been a period of time when we haven't talked a whole lot, but this is a reuniting today, and all of the offers are still on the table for you to take advantage of. It's just a matter of how fast and how heavy you want to get involved with, taking a leadership role in the company. Because as far as I'm concerned, it's a family business. It's a business that was set up for my son, my daughters to be able to take over and be able to have all the residual incomes. We have money that comes in every day in multiple streams, mostly through advertising right now. And by the way, any of the advertisers that want to take part in any of our radio shows or our television shows, you can contact me direct at 1-877-HEYWHAT. That's 877-HEYWHAT, which is 877-439-9428. And again, you're listening to a HeyWhatEver Radio, HeyWhatEver TV broadcast, The Founders Report. This is Kevin Rock Reiss, and we're really excited to have you here today. I'd like to thank one of our sponsors, and that is Coach House Grill. You can find them at www.coachhousegrill.com. That's www.coachhousegrill.com. When you get to coachhousegrill.com, what you are going to find is a website that was developed by my company, What Design. It is also maintained and operated on a daily basis with updated material on all of the new events that are going on with their softball, with their dart leagues, with their pool leagues, with anything going on at Coach House Grill, including the live entertainment every Friday and Saturday night. Typically, they don't always have bands all year round on Fridays. A lot of times that's more in the summer, but that should be coming out soon. And they also have live entertainment on Thursdays that's been on and off as well. This week, Hoi Polloi, you are definitely going to want to check out the rock and reggae sounds of Hoi Polloi at Coach House Grill. It is going to be a time. These guys are dynamic. And if you go to www.coachhousegrill.com or specifically music.coachhousegrill.com, you will find some video on there of Hoi Polloi. I've got a video from when they were live on the Morning Blend show. You're going to love it. It's some cool stuff. Also, we got 4-lane highways, some rockin' country, some rockabilly coming at you this Saturday night at 9:30 at Coach House Grill. So definitely check out the food, check out the entertainment, check out the softball. If you want to play softball in a league that is now with the Wisconsin National Softball Association, you want to definitely get with Coach House Grill. Get your business involved, get lots of exposure, great advertising. And in fact, if you want to advertise on the softball field, you can contact me direct because we do sell the advertising for Coach House Grill. And again, my number is 877-HEY-WHAT here at HeyWhatEver. Thank you for our pause for a brief station identification here on the Blog Talk Radio Network. We have 12 minutes remaining, and I just want to zero in on a couple of key things with Nehemiah as far as the network goes. You've had some time to think about it. You've had some time to examine it. You've had some time to evaluate it. Mm-hmm. What kinds of directions, and I welcome, and this is what we've always done with HeyWhatEver, is we've always welcomed ideas. I welcome some of the direction that you possibly see and envision of where this thing could go. Go ahead and share with the listeners' audience where you see this dream that I've always shared with you as from a little boy on of where it could go and what possibly some of the roles that you would want to take. And I mean, feel free to just take charge, even if it's something you've never told me before. Lay it on the line, man.
Well, I do see this the social network and a lot of the business taking off. It looks like it has a lot of positive influences, and
so you like the positive part about it,
right? A
no negatives policy. And if anybody didn't know that, I mean, we actually hand monitor all of the comments, not like on Facebook or MySpace. Like I could post something on your wall like "you suck" or something like that, on Facebook,
which I have found is a huge problem within the teen community. It's causing problems, fights, stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
in schools and even countrywide.
Yeah, kids are attacking each other.
Exactly, and it's causing a negative influence in homes and on people's personal lives. It's causing kids to turn to other...
They're getting high.
Exactly.
You can say it on this show, man. They know all about it.
So, yeah, and I don't know. I see it taking off, and if we could get a wider group of people and expose it more to the teen era, I guess, I could really see it taking off into the millions of viewers because it's so easy to use, and it's actually a very nice site. I mean,
so if you could positively influence young people yourself with a positive message and maybe help them to not get on drugs or help them so that they were not suicidal or to help them so that they didn't maybe have an abortion but they tried to do the right thing. If you could make an impact on young people's lives, would that be something you'd be excited about?
Right. I definitely would. And I mean, if you could push this even into like have a page helping people like with their addictions and whatnot, and have a whole section, a whole group dedicated just to people and their problems and having like talking and
You know,
we discussions online and over network and a support system, setting up a way for people to keep in contact together.
Absolutely. And you know what? We have that actually in HeyWhatEver Social already. There are groups that you can join, or there are groups that you can recommend to be a part of in there. And actually, recovery group inside the social network is something that we were about to start a new group for. So it's interesting that you say that. In fact, if you want to